When was the last time someone made a joke at your expense and you just smiled to avoid a scene? Before you do it again, listen to this story. Leo once believed staying quiet would keep the peace. But one cruel joke about his little sister finally taught him that walking away can be the strongest choice. In a small town between green hills lived Leo, a hardworking young man who had raised his little sister Maya since their parents passed away. Their parents had passed away when Maya was just a baby, leaving Leo to be both a father and a brother. Leo took on every bit of hard work he could find, fixing leaking roofs, carrying heavy timber, and painting fences under the blazing sun. His hands were rough and bruised, but his heart was pure. Every coin he earned went toward Maya's medicines, her school books, and their small home. Leo was a peaceful soul. He never spoke harshly to anyone, always smiled through his tiredness, and believed kindness would eventually come back to him. In the same town lived Hector, Leo's childhood friend. Hector came from a wealthy family that owned most of the land in the valley. As they grew older, Hector changed. He became arrogant, obsessed with status, and loved to show off his riches. Whenever Leo was around, Hector would make cruel jokes about him. He would laugh at Leo's faded, patched-up shirt or make fun of his dusty boots. Every time it happened, Leo felt a sharp sting in his chest. But instead of standing up for himself, he forced a quiet smile and swallowed his pain. He kept telling himself, "He's my childhood friend. He doesn't mean any harm. It's better to stay quiet and keep the peace." What Leo didn't realize was a painful truth. Disrespect is like a tiny spark. If you don't stop it, it can grow into a fire that burns away your dignity. Because Leo never set boundaries, Hector slowly began to believe that Leo had no self-respect at all. One cold evening, Hector hosted a grand feast at his family's luxurious estate to celebrate his upcoming wedding. Almost the entire town was invited. Maya had saved her tiny pocket money for weeks to buy a simple ribbon and a clean cotton dress. She was excited to attend with Leo. The hall was filled with music, glowing chandeliers, and tables overflowing with delicious food. Leo and Maya quietly enjoyed their dinner at a table near the side. Suddenly, the music stopped. Hector stood at the main table with a glass in his hand, and his eyes landed on Leo and Maya. Hector pointed at Leo and said, "I am glad my food can bring joy to the poorest among us. Did you bring your little sister here just for a free meal?" Maya's smile disappeared and tears filled her eyes. She quietly asked, "Leo, are we embarrassing you? Did we come here to beg?" Seeing his little sister hurt changed something inside Leo. Seeing his innocent little sister cry in front of everyone shattered something deep inside Leo. He finally understood that staying silent had not protected his dignity. Leo did not scream or start a fight. Instead, a deep calm came over him as he slowly stood up from the table. Leo walked around the table, took Maya's small hand in his own, and gently helped her stand beside him. Then Leo looked directly into Hector's arrogant eyes. His voice was soft, but every word carried the weight of years of pain. Leo said, "I let you insult me for years because I valued our childhood memories. I thought my silence was patience." Then Leo continued, "But today I realized it was my biggest mistake. The moment you disrespect my family to feel powerful, you cease to exist to me." Leo reached into his pocket and pulled out a single gold coin. It was the money he had worked hard to earn that entire week. He placed the coin firmly on the table in front of Hector and calmly said, "This pays for the food my sister and I ate tonight." Leo looked at Hector and added, "We don't need your charity, and we will never stand in your shadow again." Without waiting for an answer, Leo turned around, held Maya's hand tightly, and walked out estate into the cool night rain. Inside the hall, everyone remained stunned. Hector stood frozen, his face burning with embarrassment as his cruel joke had turned against him. From that night forward, Leo changed. He cut Hector and the toxic group around him out of his life without hesitation. Leo stopped wasting his energy on people who saw his kindness as weakness. Instead, he focused all his strength on building a better life. He worked harder, saved his money, and eventually moved to the city to start his own furniture crafting business. At first, his workshop was small and simple, but Leo put his heart into every piece of furniture he created. People soon noticed the quality of his work. Customers came back again and again, and Leo's small business slowly began to grow. Because Leo respected himself, others began to respect him too. Within a few years, he became one of the most successful craftsmen in the region. His success gave Maya a beautiful life and a bright future. Leo had turned his pain into strength without becoming bitter. Years later, karma finally caught up with Hector. His family's business collapsed because of his arrogance and poor decisions, leaving him deeply in debt. The friends who once surrounded Hector disappeared when his money was gone. Alone and desperate, he heard about Leo's great success. Hector swallowed his pride and wrote Leo a message asking for a financial loan to save his estate. He reminded Leo that they used to be like brothers. Leo received the letter and read it calmly. He felt no hatred, but he remembered exactly how Hector had treated him and Maya. Leo forgave Hector long ago for his own peace. But forgiveness did not mean opening the door to someone who had disrespected his family. Leo picked up his pen and wrote his answer carefully, knowing that his boundaries were more important than Hector's request. He wrote, "I forgave you years ago for my own peace, but I will never open my door to someone who traded my dignity for a laugh. Never allow anyone to make you feel small just to keep the peace." Walking away from disrespect is not holding a grudge. It is knowing your worth. If you promise to never let anyone make you feel small again, type "I know my worth" in the comments below. Let's see how many of us choose self-respect over toxic people. Don't forget to like and subscribe for daily